Alright, and it looks like we're gonna be working on some marker Superspeedway here. So, last time I checked, I think I was working on I believe I was working on the soft walls textures. Mystical suggested I do that, and I actually believe that was a good idea, and I didn't find any soft walls, so I also asked them if I could use their soft walls, and they gave me that, and I'll be sure to credit them for that. Making the track. Also, doing some work on Carsland Speedway. I'm going to add some soft walls to this as well when I get the chance, as well as making another pit wall and pit road between the pit stall and where the cars are supposed to get their stop, because I've noticed there might have been a few AI issues with that. Basically setting up as well. I also messed with the wall a little bit to get the Carsland logo on the side to look a little bit better, but I wasn't able to get far on that. And just some stuff to make the track a little bit more unique. Might get 3D sim ed and edit the track a little bit in terms of the 3D or the 3D objects and whatnot. Maybe get some like unique stuff in here. I'll see what I can cook. I don't really know 3D sim ed a whole lot, but I'll do some learning on that and do some cooking. And I know this track's in Texas, but this track supposedly is supposed to have palm trees in Texas, which is odd, but that's where we're at. So we're gonna be working on the soft walls specifically right now. And I'll be checking the chat every once in a while. If anyone's coming in to say hi or anything, you're more than welcome to watch. And be sure to like and subscribe because, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing to do. You should do that. But other than that, we're gonna see what I've gotten so far. I don't know if I say or if I move the DAT over to where I can edit the or if I put in the soft walls or not. It would have been here in the front stretch because I haven't done anything anywhere else. Obviously, I'm gonna have to move the pit wall or the pit box because I haven't done anything with that at all. So definitely have to touch the setup as well. I do feel it's a little bit touchy on the steering, but I'll manage it where I need to. Dang. Alright, I'll definitely have to touch the setup some. So, soft wall will be over here. There's a slight dip. I don't think it's noticeable enough to be an issue, and I think it adds a little bit of uniqueness to the track in this front straight, which is where the finish line is going to be. So it's going to be around here, and that's where I got the soft wall started so far. So clearly I haven't put in the DAT yet, so I'm going to go ahead and get a car and get that worked on. Alright, so I got my folder opened up here. So I'm pretty sure I saved where I already have some of it, and I think I have to also add my soft wall textures. I did. Were those supposed to be in track map? Is my question. If it is, I'll look at it. I don't know if it's supposed to be in track map or not, or map, whatever it's called. Alright, so I think our geometry is pretty much done. I just need to edit the walls and add those soft walls, and I'll start like messing around with 3Ds and textures and whatnot. And of course, the LP files for the AI and whatnot. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go into here. I think I have it saved. Maybe? Yeah, I didn't. I remember working on something like it. I didn't execute or something. Which would make sense, because I didn't have soft wall textures I was originally trying to do. Okay, that's better. Back stretch. I'm gonna go front stretch. Alright. I don't think I saved it for the soft walls, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and start adding that and figuring out what we're gonna do for that. And I'm not sure if I need to put it in the track mat or not. If I do, I'll just. I believe I haven't selected where the soft wall is supposed to be. I need to edit track map to get this open, but if I do. Start with this, insert W section. Seems like a fair distance, in my opinion. Go left. Oh, remember. So Amco left would be all facing the left. Track, so I don't see why I wouldn't. Base texture. I think I have the softballs in here. I might need to put them in the track map. I don't remember. It would be called soft wall. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to definitely put it in the track map. I think I can go ahead and just tab out and do that without having to X out a sandbox. I'm gonna just sort by date modified. Yep, soft walls. All these. I'm not even gonna copy them. I'm just gonna move them. Track map. That is our track map. Get our soft walls. That in there. Slap them in here. And hopefully, it'll just do what I want. If not, I don't mind tabbing out because this for a software from 2003, it's really fidgety. Well, it worked. So W. So we got our side one side. Don't think we're gonna be using dark. Well. Okay, so this is the top. So let's top. This would be on the race. Top. Let's do right. Away from the wall. Just soft wall. Left. We'll do. These might be textured as well. I'm not sure. Remember which ones I got. So we'll do side. I don't think I moved it out enough. Because this is exactly where it is, so I think I moved it out enough. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Right to edge that wall, so at least I have a ballpark to work with. We'll see, what's we needing to work with. So, okay, so that's not gonna work for our left side at all. And I don't think our top's looking that great either, so we'll tamper with those a little bit. And I think I should make it a little bit taller, just a little bit. Or actually make the... Yeah, this is a pretty big track. Making it taller probably wouldn't be my best bet. Okay, so we're gonna need to change the... Probably the left walls be... Okay, so soft wall side, let's try side 1. That's not it. So let's just do the regular soft wall. Well... Okay. Oh wait, I didn't hit the right one. Ah, okay, yeah, that looks exactly what I want it to be, so that's perfect. Just need to... So soft wall MIP is what we want to do for sides. Now soft wall top... So that's soft wall top dark. Yeah, that looks okay. So I need to, so width, probably gonna make it like 50. It shouldn't kill too much of the track surface. Huh. Concern is, can they still fit like 3 wide? I think so. Turn it off a little bit because it's gotta look semi-realistic at least. Eh. B. Oh. Well. Oh. Probably what we're gonna need. So I'm gonna mess with the height now. So let's check our other walls. What do we have for that? So we have... Crap, okay, that's pretty dang tall. I'm not gonna make it that tall. Maybe like 5? Oh, that is huge. Um, no. I guess Amco has a different, like, scale. Or 2. Two's a little big. Let's try just 150. 70? Okay, let's try that. Okay. That looks... Hmm. So, yeah, I think, I'm just gonna delete this for now because I need to make these big walls less big. How much less big do I need? Doing that would really solve, well, a little smaller. Making it a little smaller for the whole track wouldn't make any sense. Oh. Or fence, I think. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's at 2, that's why the fence is at 10, okay. Um, oh. It was not very wide. So, mess with the other lines. So, this cannot fit that many cars, can it? Let's go on track again to just... I need a like good idea of how big it's gonna be. For other cars to race on it, because I want it to fit at least 3 wide, comfortably. Kind of like Talladega. Well, probably like Daytona, because, ooh, yeah. Alright, so it's 1 car length. That's 2. Oh. Also want to make the wall a little bit shorter. Width-wise, make a little less wide too. I don't like how you can go inside the wall either. That's definitely gonna motivate me to make it shorter. Just, well, fence too is the thing. Oh. Yeah, so... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Little bump there, not worried about it, but... Yeah, I'm gonna have to move out the wall a little bit. I may have to redo the banking a little bit as well. Yeah, that'd be the best bet. Oh, blowovers are a very possibility of this track. I did add some soft walls to this too, but they're a different texture. Yeah, I can hit those just fine. Yeah, those are soft wall. Alright, so, I have to move back the wall some. It's gonna... I'll have to see if it messes up the track too much. So, let's go ahead and that up. TF. Count some. Oh wow, okay, I forgot we had like a whole section over here I added because I was wanting more freedom on like being able to edit the track. I never ended up using half of this because this track was way wider before. I did make it shorter and I'm regretting that now. But alright, so we're gonna move it. I need like a good like guide to like how much I want to move it back. So the banking, yeah, I'm gonna do a certain way. So unlock all geometry. Just move these back. I'm gonna have to move this over some. I'm gonna have to use this as kind of like a guide. So we're gonna move it 1248 to from say 943 to like 47 to like whole meter to like 9450. Actually, let's do just like 94514. Let's try to keep it the same. It's not going to be the same because mouse exists. If anything, move it back further than 94514. 517 works here. Hopefully it don't mess up the thing. Alright, so I'm sorry I'm seeing an issue. So it was 935, so move it to like 97. I'm gonna have to eyeball it a little bit. It's a little too. If anything, try to like average it a bit wider. Or make it a little bit like Talladega, where there's like some wide parts, some not so wide parts. Add a little bit of uniqueness, and at the same time, I can't make it exactly correct, but are any tracks really that close to being exactly correct anyway? Close. Make that a little bit more. That's a long straight. They can recover. Okay. bit wider. Pieces and pieces. Just to see. Let's move the walls back. Probably regret eyeballing this, but oh, I guess it goes inward. So that should make room for a soft wall all around the track without hitting too much of the track limit. So I was making this, I originally wasn't thinking about soft wall. It's just straight. I can live with it. I bet you it's just gonna be like so much wider than what I did around the rest of the track when I get back to start finish. Actually, no, not really. It's exactly what I want it to be. They're great. This is where we want it to be pretty close. Yeah. Pretty close to me, so now we just move the walls and crap. Close as I can without touching it, because if I touch it, it's gonna give me problems. And before I go in and see what it looks like, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably want to zoom in a little bit more, but no, I probably will. That way, because some of these segments are pretty big. And having to like get as close as I can is kind of a pain. Alright, so that is my limit. Let me move any further on that. Let's see if it gives me a limit here. It does. How convenient. Alright, so I don't even have to worry about not touching it because it just gives me a limit automatically. Alright. Section over here. Alright. And over to the limit. Surely nothing can go wrong. I mean, naturally it wouldn't. Oh, hey, Danny Johnson. Welcome to the chat. Not sure if I recognize your user, to be honest with you. Might, but if I have, it probably been a minute, or you probably go by a different name. Hope these are tied. Alright, W. Let me get this section right. Yeah. This section. But yeah, if you're not already, feel free to like, subscribe. I definitely won't be mad at any subscribers. Oh, hey Dark Rain. Don't you have a like YouTube channel that's Dark X Rain? I remember seeing it on your Discord profile. Did that one die or something? It's your second channel? Alright. I game on both those, but this is... Oh, okay. What do you do, like American Truck Sim videos or something? Yes, I am live cam. I decided to live stream my work on a racetrack I'm making. I actually started making this like a year and a half ago, just like, I kind of been like, and I was like, you know what, I might start working on it again. Figured I'd live stream it that way, getting some kind of interactivity out of it. I ain't really done any like live streams since like that Uno stuff. Prior to that, like I used to do like some painting streams every once in a while. I might go back to doing those too. I don't know. That one I might have moved out a little bit too much, but I do not care. Uh, it's noticeable. The truck gets a little wider. Dogfight Elite. If you quit playing it, okay. Yeah, because I was about to say I just got American Truck Simulator recently. It was like 75 or 70. Yeah, it was 75% off. So I was like, man, $5. It's a steal. Can't pass that up. Still haven't played American Truck Sim yet. I just downloaded it. I also got Scribblenauts Unlimited to play some of that. That was pretty fun. I know it's like from 2012 and it's a kids game, but or I guess it's aimed for a kids game. I'm not really sure. It's like rated 10 plus, but I remember wanting it really bad for my 3DS back about like 10 years ago. I was like, man, wouldn't it be nice just to finally get it and then like get it on PC. And that just kind of like give me a warm feeling having that. That was pretty neat. What, Halloween on American Truck Sim? Oh, yeah, I might play around in some of that. I don't know if I'm playing single player. I might, because I hear you like do convoys and stuff. I might do some of that. I might get some NASCAR haulers. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, I already did that. Okay. So that is done, and because I'm smart, I'm gonna save it. You never want to do something then not save it, because on Sandbox is a really fidgety software, especially on these newer computers, and it'll like crash out of nowhere sometimes, and it'll just start being buggy like crazy for no reason. Kind of weird, but it's what it is. So I have all this extra space back here. I'm not even using it. I don't know. I'll leave it there. I just don't really know what to do with it, honestly. Um, let's see it on the camera. See what it looks like. Alright. That's already. I think we got room for. Dark playing Euro Truck Sim. Alright. We got room for racetrack. I got Steam notifications on. If you're wondering how I know. Um, I had some trouble fidgeting with it myself. Um, basically I just installed it and then I can't remember exactly how I did it. I think I opened it and it didn't it opened, but it did just open to something blank. Like it looked like this when I opened it, and you'd have to like build from that, but you don't really want to do that because you don't have all your MIPS and stuff unless you want to like custom build a folder. So what people usually do is they go to a pre-made track, like usually a default, because it's pretty easy credits. But like if you do like a track someone else already made, you're gonna have to like you're probably gonna get they're probably gonna get mad at you. So like say I got California, so you get WinMip 2, and you can unpack the DAT file. I don't want to do that because it does use up some space. But you go into WinMip 2, which I've also had a hard time which also has a hard time opening. Um, but if you get that working, which I think I can't remember exactly what I did, but there's a way you have to like get a certain file for it because it does not like working with you. And you'd have to like unpack the DAT, and it'll give you a folder that uh, is exactly like this, and then kind of like this, and you just rename all your stuff to the track you want to be named, and you kind of make your a new like you let me think. So you open up. There's a whole tutorial out there. I'll have to show it to you. But that's one I watched, and but opening Sandbox is like the one. Oh, I already got some palm trees. I wonder where I got those. Oh wait, this is Daytona. How convenient. I don't even have to download palm trees. That is real neat. Really neat. Oh man, that's awesome. So glad. But yeah, it's a really fidgety software. I don't know why. Sometimes it opens, sometimes it don't. Like sometimes you just gotta try opening it like 5 times for it to work, which is weird. But once you get it working the first time, it shouldn't be too stupid from there on out. Say shouldn't. Slightly not it. Truck MP mod. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a public thing. That's on Euro Truck Sim. Slightly uneven. Corner, it's not. This issue. Fun. I will just move it forward an inch. The lightest. Alright, that's good. And then we'll save that. Okay. Yeah, I might take a look at it later. I didn't get Euro Truck Sim. I did get a American Truck Sim though. I only got like the basic thing. I didn't get any like. Okay. So now soft walls, the fun part. This looks wide enough to where I can fit in soft walls easily. Oh. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna lower the wall size. Probably do that too. I'll get this little soft wall added in and before I can do that, I'm gonna have to edit those. Let's see. Walls are too tall, so I think 175 should be good. We'll just do 150 and the soft walls the same height. I don't think it's gonna be a big issue. 1.5 should be good enough for like wall size. Also feels too wide now, so we can width about one. Yeah, one should be good for the width. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made my own scheme for Indy and UA CRL. And yes, this is a new track I'm making. It's one I was working on a while back. It's called Marker Superspeedway. If you haven't noticed on the title of the stream. Just making the walls smaller. It's gonna take a process, but we'll cook. I'm probably gonna end the stream once we get all the soft walls added, because seeing how long it's taken me just to get this far also concerns my wires, my fence staying in it. Okay, I think so. I think we'll have to worry about the fence. Fence doing its job. If we need to, I can move it. Alright, so that's not what I'm wanting. Size. Also need to make soft wall vertical, so 1.5. I gotta do this all the way around the track. Some sections are longer than others, which I'm kind of thankful for. I'm glad I didn't make like 100 sections for one track, which I'll probably dig into that once I get like the trackside objects and whatnot added. I might end up making some, because yeah, but Daytona's already got quite a few. I'm just gonna like line up palm trees around most of the track. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I definitely gotta like make it a lot more unique though. 5, 1.5. Yeah, I'll hop in a VC, help you out with that. I'm gonna be honest, it's one of the hardest pace games I've made in a while. I didn't put a whole lot of detail on mine. But yeah, once I get these walls sized up and um uh the soft walls added, I'll take a look at that. Might help you out with your sandbox too. Probably about halfway done now. Alright, got that done. Slight concern about the banking in the corners, because I think when I moved over the X lines, or the X sections, they might have tampered with the banking some. I might not really know the extent of it till I get to the track itself in the game, but from the looks of it, it didn't look like it did anything, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't think it did anything. I think this is exactly what I want. Now we edit the soft walls, which will be the last thing I do in the stream. Alright, let's get that sucker edited. I forgot it's all the way over here. This is completely... Yeah, I made it from scratch. The only things I didn't make from the scratch was like the textures and stuff, which I used off of the default Daytona. And some of these I also made some, or I'm planning on making some. Actually, made the asphalt texture as well. I downloaded a couple asphalt textures, couldn't really find one I liked, so I ended up morphing two asphalt textures that kind of look a little bit similar, and made from that. I think I used my own grass texture as well. I could be wrong. I don't remember, but yeah, some of this is all from 100% scratch, and the textures I use from the default Daytona on some of these things, and the soft walls textures uh yeah, soft wall textures I'm using from Mystical, who made Army Digital Superspeedway. Wall. Okay. Oh, that's weird. What was this? Okay. It's a little bit of a glitch there by the software, so I went ahead and saved my work. I wouldn't lose it just in case it crashed, because it felt like it might have there. Yep, I am working on the walls, specifically the safer barriers. That way, it won't totally destroy your car if you run into it at 200 miles an hour. As I don't know if you've seen, but this track is very fast. It doesn't have like I topped out at 240 something, I think, just by myself. I think something like that. Alright. Well, we have gotten it all the way around the track now. I just need to save it. But I need to move these out a little bit more as well, and then once we do that, I'll put it in the... Oh. Darker than what I was hoping. Okay. Shading is an issue. Oh my gosh, this banking is might be not right. I'm not 100% sure why it's wanting to bow out like that, but it might just be texture's not quite connecting is my first guess. Got ourselves a safer barrier. Gotta move it out some. That looks better. Okay. And this should be less long taking because I'm not having to put in like a whole bunch of inputs and stuff. I'm just having to move it and kind of guess where I want it. Only question now is the banking too high? Which that, I don't know how long that'd take, but I'm not gonna do it in this video. Yep, there's one that didn't connect. Feeling some of these wouldn't. But nothing long it should take, and then we'll save this, put it in the game, see how it looks, and we'll probably, that won't connect either. Probably see how it looks, and we'll I'll just edit the banking again later, because to be frankly honest, that is going to be more issues than anything else. Then once I get the banking finished, I was thinking that maybe it would be less of a burnout to do the less fun things first, and then do the things that are kind of fun, you know, like adding the trackside objects and the 3Ds last before I release it. But I think after I get all my track geometry and um, the walls and stuff done, I'm gonna work on the AI files for this track, which is not fun. Well, I mean, it could be. It really depends on how it all fits together. It looks like one of these is not quite made right. Curved. Is this one not curved? Nope, it's not. Boom. And they should be connected now too, because they weren't, which would make total sense, honestly. I just thought about something. These might not actually look great if they're too far from the wall. specifically that one in the corner because the wall, it bows out. Well, then again, so does the soft wall. It bows out too, so maybe it won't look all that bad. Safer barrier looks really good. I'm really glad I did it. I'll worry about wall logos and stuff later. That's something I really am not good at figuring out, is the wall logos. We'll figure it out as we go. Honestly, looks pretty good. Yeah, so I guess that's something we won't have to worry about. Curved as well, so it'll line up the walls, so I think that's good. Which is good. Less work to do. If it's only the hard wall, it's not really a huge deal. Like it'll make you die. It'll probably be an instant end of your race if you hit it, kind of deal. Whereas soft wall, you won't get as much damage. Same for the AI. It just doesn't hurt your car as much, and it's a lot funner when you're racing it. I doubt this will probably be used in a whole lot of online leagues. I might run it in socks, but I doubt we'll be running it in, or it'll be ran in a lot of online leagues or anything. But it will be good in offline leagues too. Like when AI hit it, it won't be like an instant out of the race because the speeds here are pretty high. But like it's just better, and it's also more realistic too, as to real life where they have safer barriers and whatnot. So it's just all around a good idea. This girl suggested it, and I was like, you know what, that's a really good idea. So I decided to do that. I'm gonna be editing Carsland Speedway to have these as well. It doesn't take a whole lot of work, really. It's just time consuming getting the walls the way you want them. And this is probably the least time consuming part right here, because I'm only moving and going, moving and going. This corner right here off of turn 2 is probably going to be the most entertaining spot on the track, because there's a little dip right around here off of coming like into this section, coming out of this section right here in between the yellow brackets. There's a little dip somewhere in there that just kind of, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it just makes it a little more unique. I like that. It was something I was trying to fix too, and I figured, you know what, we'll just keep it. Take my time. Yeah, I don't want to make too many mistakes, but very, very big track. 6-star made. Most of them can be easily fixed. Acted. And let's get this done. I'll save it and pray that the banking isn't screwed up. And see how it looks on the track, which shouldn't look too much different. It's just walls. Well, actually, it will look a different because the track may be slightly wider or less wider slightly because of the soft walls and because I moved them and everything. Be something, so we'll see. I'll figure out what I need to fix and what I don't. also concerned about is this corner over here. Got a little like access road in the infield. Just a little neat addition, nothing too crazy. I probably won't do nothing crazy to infill with the walls or nothing, but what I did add to the back straight. It looks pretty interesting in my opinion. Worth having. So I do the back straight in concrete. Actually, I think the guy, as I made this based off a fictional diecast track someone wanted to make, and it was basically Texas, in your mom, Texas, which is the name of the place it's at, and then it's a giant super speedway. It's kind of like a ginormous version of Daytona. I wonder if the fence is going to be an issue with the track lights for the night version, but later. Then it's supposed to have palm trees too, which is weird, but palm trees in Texas is just kind of weird in my opinion, but works. Oh yeah, about right. Go here. I don't think I have to move these out too much because yep, this doesn't connect. Because it looks like they're in the wall. I'm just moving them out away. It doesn't go inside the wall, which might. Actually, I don't think it'll have any issues. Just visually, it won't. It's not what I want. Actually, cannot be that big. Can it? Dang, really? Okay. Maybe it's just the track's that big. Sometimes I shock myself by how big this track is. I don't remember how big it is, but in terms of size, but it's like I think it's twice the size of Daytona. It's basically what it is, just Daytona, but it's in Texas, and it still has palm trees because, yeah, I don't know. And it's also a super speedway, and it's just still it's a unique pieces here and there. Um, and it used to have a little bump at the back, but I decided to get rid of that and just put it towards the front straight. And if the banking doesn't have any issues, I want to say it'll be done with the geometry and stuff. Could be wrong. I'm confident it'll be done with the geometry and stuff unless I missed. I don't think I did. Yes. Whoever made these softball textures did really well on them. It's already done, so. Yeah, we are good. This is. I'm gonna probably make like a Chef Squid Still Hut kitchen, put in the infield. Alright, you think the coastline they have palm trees? I don't know about Texas though. This is like. I don't know. I mean, it's in your mom, Texas, which isn't a real place in Texas, so that's up for debate. But we'll go ahead and save this. I'm gonna add palm trees later, so I think geometrically speaking, this thing's done. A little bit of F section there. I don't think I did anything with. Yeah, I don't know why I put that there. Oh, well, I guess just a little bit of uniqueness to the track, I guess. Um, Yep, we'll put some stuff in the infield. Definitely victory lane. I might make one. It's 3D SimEd. Put it in there. 3D model, something. I don't know. Figure it out from there. Some little exits, but yellow lines are a little bit goofy, but I'm just so not worried about that because if I mess with them too much, it'll look weird. Weirder than it does already, so I'm gonna try to evade from doing that. And we'll hope the banking isn't an issue, so we'll go ahead and close that out since it's done. We're gonna delete the DAT. Other DAT. Then go in here to make a dat.exe, run that. Find it'll be untitled because the folder name's or unpack because the folder's name's unpack. Fortunately, I have this sorted by date modified and one modified by name. This should be down here. Yep, right here. Make sure it was made today. It was. Rename it to the track name. I think I did caps. Should I? I'll do caps. Didn't hurt that much. There's it in here. It should work in the game now. Open that up. Test. And see where we're at. And I'll have to edit the cameras too. Shoot. Oh, and the pit stalls. Pit stalls, cameras, LP files. So, really the geometry I think is done. A little bit of glitch there with the tree over there. I don't know if that's fixable. Yeah, that's a weird glitch with the tree there. I don't know why that is. I'll figure it out. This track's actually a little bit wider. I like that. I think the banking's good. In turn 1 and 2 anyway. And I think I can top out at 246. Might be less than that. And turn 3 and 4, I don't think it hurt the banking over here either. So, geometrically, the track's done. Just gotta mess with some stuff. And so the track layout is pretty much done. So, that'd be... Yep, 246. Right at it. Can I get 247? I don't think so. And blowovers are very easy at this track, and for driver A, I can't do blowovers obviously, but this track is very blowover prone. Oh my gosh. What the? Why is the... that's weird. Why was the softball invisible? That is weird. Try hitting it again. Alright. Yeah, I think I did too, and it like it hit it again, and it worked that time, but it still went inside a little bit. But like I was able to hit the actual wall there for a minute. Yeah, I got engine damage, but okay, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I am in the wall. That's something. I might not have textured it right. Huh. So it works over here, but like in the corners it just doesn't. Hit to activate it? Is that how it works? Yeah, I went straight through it that time. I hit right into the wall. So the corners, for some reason, aren't taking it. So I'll have to figure that out. Oh. I'll figure that out in my own time. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Probably work on this later, but Cam, I'll get in Discord, help you with the F3 car here soon, and figure this out later. Like I said, fidget program. Who knows what does what? So, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Subscribe if you haven't, like if you haven't, and do another live stream.